my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw, and if you're new here, then welcome. And if you're already existing, then hello, welcome back. I'm so excited. It's officially Christmas. It's the first video of December. Now, little disclaimer, it's going to feel Christmassy. There's going to be lots of Christmassy stuff going on. If you don't like Christmas and you're a Scrooge, you might not want to watch my videos. My try-ons will still be normal try-ons, still kind of party outfits for Christmas, but everything else is just going to be Christmas related. So if you're in the mood, I'm just really excited. So grab yourself a little hot drink. I've got mine in my Christmas mum mug that I got at the Christmas market. I've got lemon tea, I'm trying to spice it up a little bit. So today I'm bringing you a charity shop haul, which I haven't done one in ages, and I'm excited. As you can see, I would go as far to say this is the best items I've ever got from a charity shop ever. And there's a reason why, because there's a brand in there that I'm always buying, so I can't believe I've got something in the charity shop. And also, on Black Friday, I ordered from Emma Bridgewater. They had 25% off, so I thought I'm going to share a little bit of pottery with you as well. So, I'm going to start off with my charity shop haul. I'm just so excited, guys! I'm like a kid. Honestly, I've been watching Vlogmases, I've been watching Christmas films, and Gavin and Stacey, to know that's about 24 days away, it's just blowing my mind. Advent calendar chocolates, nice scented candles. I'm going to chill out a little bit, but I'm going to show you what I got. So to start off with my haul, I went to one charity shop, and this is St Helena Hospice, and this is in, there's a couple of them, but this is the new one that's opened near me, and it's kind of the reason I'm explaining this is because I know some people know where I am, so they'd be able to go to the same one and get similar, because I had two of these. But it's the big Helena Hospice, and it's the new one in our town. And at first I thought it's one of them generic sort of mounted on the walls candle holders shaped like a Christmas tree. When I got up closer to look at the price, it's cost me $3.99. It's a lovely sort of bronzy colour, would go with my decor in here. And I thought I need a card holder because I'm getting sick and tired of trying to tie up ribbon to do it. But then the lady, as she got the price, it actually went like this. It folds out and stands up like a tree with a star on the top, and it actually holds all of your Christmas cards. I don't know, have I got a Christmas card to hand? Probably not. I didn't think that far ahead into the video. But you slot all your Christmas cards into this, and it just stands up like a beautiful little tree. In the background, can you see the little star? It's got a little star on the top. So I thought, how cute is this going to look? Just in a little playroom area, all the kids with their school cards, because they get tons of little cards, and they can hang all this, and they'll have one side each. And yeah, they can put all their Christmas cards on there. And I thought, for $3.99, how good is that? You can spray paint that in any colour as well. But $3.99, I'm going to stand in. So you can kind of still see him. I'm very happy. And I was really happy with my little purchase. And I thought, do you know what? And in that new St Helena Hospice, they have a rail where it has all designer clothing. So there's a Burberry raincoat for £30 in a size small. Otherwise, I'd be wearing a Burberry raincoat now. They've got loads of nice designer bits. They've got Hunter Wellies in there, size 4, not my size. So really worth checking out in there. Super cheap as well. But over in the back section, I never normally check out tea towels and bedding, just because I wouldn't really use tea towels and bedding unless I was sort of cutting it up to make bunting or use the fabric. Well, on this odd occasion, I was looking for Christmassy tartan fabric to do exactly that. And when I went over to the back, I saw this and I could not believe my eyes. They had loads of Cath Kidston tea towels hanging up, brand new tea towels hanging up. And what they were charging for these is I got 2 blue, and they were hung on a hanger together. And they were £2. £2 for 2 Cath Kidston brand new tea towels, which are just going to look so beautiful in my kitchen. I couldn't believe it. So I paid £2 for a set of 2 blue. Then I was like, that's amazing. They had Waitrose ones, Laura Ashley ones. Laura Ashley ones were a bit faded, so they'd been used. But to be honest, I'm a bit funny with things like that, especially where I'm putting it on food and stuff, so food I'm cooking with the kids, so I just don't know who's had it before, but these were brand new. Then I got a 2-pack of pink ones, exactly the same again. £2. £2, and that's St Helena Hospice. So, and I couldn't believe that. The other one's actually hanging up on my peg rail out in the kitchen. I just couldn't resist. I couldn't wait till now. But 4 calf kits and tea towels for £4. You pay about £15 for a pack of 2 from there. And especially this older pattern, they sell these on eBay as well, because this is the pattern that I can never get hold of. They don't really sell it online anymore. And yeah, it goes with all my china that I've already got, so I can't wait to be using them. And they're brand new. I just thought, how good is that, getting a little calf kits and bit. So the next store I went on to, because I got them actually yesterday. So today I went into another St Helena Hospice. Now this St Helena Hospice sells everything for £1. So this is a larger one, but a little bit out. It's not in the town centre, it's a little bit more out. And I found this. So this was £1, and I thought, how cute is this? Now, as much as I love the Christmassy bits on it, it's very, very cute. I'm not going to be keeping Santa or Merry Christmas on it. It's very sweet, but it isn't really the sort of decorations I have at Christmas. But with decorations, Christmas decorations, some of them you can use all year round, i.e. like this. I'm going to cut the Santa off and the Merry Christmas and the bow, and I've got a beautiful little wicker heart that just could hang on one of the doorknobs. It's very country kitchen. I'm going to have a little look, see if I can, while I'm talking to you, I've got my little snips and snip it off. They've only done it with a little bit of wire around the edge to do it. I might even be able to untwist it with my hands. Yeah, I think that's happening. And you can reuse this Merry Christmas. I mean, you could paint it by all means and write the Henshaws or something like people's names. And they always do things like this in shops at Christmas time. I also find they always do like Christmas baubles. They've always got like Christmas wreaths, and some of the bits are a bit naff and not necessarily your style, but try and think out the box. Try and think what you could do with those, whether you could paint them, whether you could take bits off and use those. Like, I always buy the little naff wreaths that are about 20p, the little tiny ones, and I'll take all the berries off them, because it costs me less to take the berries off of a little naff wreath for 20p than it does to go and buy the berry picks for £3 for a small packet. So it's always, it might even look a little bit better with just the Santa, you know. I think it was just a bit too crowded. I do really like the Santa, but Santa, you've got to go. I'll see you on, I'll see you Christmas Eve, mate. We're going to get rid of you on this. But you could even hang a bit of ribbon on these and hang them from a little tree or your kids' tree, or hang them somewhere. But I really want to open this to get the wreath, which he's making it difficult for me. But it's just really simple, and they had loads of these, but I thought, you know what, how many wicker hearts do I need? So, little wicker heart, I'm going to take that off as well. I don't normally hang it up with a bit of metal. And just hang it up, and it's just going to look, once I took the bow off as well, that's tied up with metal, it's just going to look really sweet, hung up, very country kitchen. I'll probably hang it out in my little toilet downstairs. I just thought that's really, really sweet. And for £1, you couldn't get one of those for £1 anywhere. If you went to the range or something, they're about £8 for those. So I got those, put those to the side, because you can reuse those, or even paint them and make them a bit more your type of style. Also, right, so that was St Helena's Hospice, the pound shop one. Then I went over across the road and they've got like a pet sanctuary charity shop, and in there nothing is priced, so you don't know what anything is, but you never worry, you never think, I'm going to pick that up, and then you get charged £7 for something tiny at the till. It's always extremely cheap in there. Most things are £1.50. So hanging in the window, I saw this. No one tell Gary, I hope he isn't watching this. Gary isn't like me, so I like everything second-hand. Gary doesn't mind second-hand or antique furniture. As for clothing, he just wouldn't wear second-hand. It's not his thing. But I found this, and I thought, how can I not get this for £1? This cost me £1. It's in Gary's size and originally from Tesco's. Who are all the puds? And we always say that, like, who are all the pies? Who are all the puds? And I just think that is wicked. And you can tell someone's bought this for their hubby. They've worn this once. There's no, but like this is like a thing where someone's bought this for someone's Christmas. They've put it on for pictures and took it off. Like, this has been worn once. You just know it. It's immaculate condition. And it'd probably be a little bit bigger for Gary, because he's a double XL and this is a triple XL. But it's Christmas, gives him a little bit of room for mince pies. And I just thought, once I've stuck that in the wash with lots of Lenore, make it smell really lovely, I'll just dig it out and be like, oh, I got it from Tesco's. It was in the sale bit at Tesco's. It got a bit dusty on the bottom rail, so I've already washed it for you. And he won't know that I paid £1 for it. I just think, how good is that? For an extra Christmas jumper. He's got a few already, but I just thought he's got a new Christmas jumper that he can wear, because we always like wear the most ugly Christmas jumpers and try and be funny and stuff, and I just thought there's another little one that he can wear over Christmas. So I got that for £1 in there, and then for £2 I got this one for myself. So this one is originally from Tesco's. I think these were probably bought in by the same people, which is weird because there's 2 people out in the world, husband and wife, and they're the same size as me and Gary, and they've got the same taste. What size is this? I didn't even check. Well, no, slightly bigger. Well, this is a UK 20, so this is big as well for me, but this is going to be worn indoors with like leggings and like an oversized or skinny jeans. Bertie, are you okay? So I got this one. Look at this one. Wrap me up, and it's got all like the little sequins on the front, and they've got a little bit of pink, a little bit of red. It's a nice grey jersey material, and it's just gonna look super cute and Christmassy, and I got that for £2. So I'm really happy with that. I've got hiccups now. Really happy with that. So that was that. And then I started to drive home. I'm giving you like my little map of directions where I've been for the day. So then on my way home, we have a charity shop. And this is literally at the end of my road. There's a little charity shop, and it's a little corner plot, and it's tiny. And when I say a tiny corner plot, I'm talking about probably 2 metres wide that side, 2 metres wide, and then whatever's inside. It is so tiny. But I went in there because I saw something in the window quite Christmassy, a little Santa. He wasn't for sale, it was part of their display. So but it enticed me to go in nevertheless. And I went over into the home section, and in there I found this. Everyone knows that I collect white china, I love it, but I love a jug. And I've got this lovely little, and I think this is, it's called Vitex Johnson Wood & Sons. It's probably like an old one, a little bit chippy on the bottom, but you wouldn't know from the front. And got myself a little creamer jug. So these are always good, because I never really use these. I put little flowers in them, or you know, just for decor purposes. But another little jug, not that I need anymore, but another little nice jug to go on my little porcelain. And for £1, I thought that was really good. Where have I just put the sticker? Did I just pop that inside the actual thing? Oh no, I kept it on, yeah, so paid a little £1 for that, which I just love that. I think that's lovely. And I really do think if you collect china, you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money. I think nice white china always stays in fashion, doesn't matter how much you change your colour scheme, white china just looks beautiful. It's a bright contrast against dark colours, and then it's a nice subtle country look against the lighter colours as well. So yeah, from the charity shop you can't go wrong really. A lot of that is from the charity shop, all the jugs and stuff anyway, like the bottom row. And while I was in there as well, I also have these little wicker placemats that I use on my table, and then I've got enough for the people that sit around the table, but I've always wanted some nice centrepiece ones where I can put like the dinner roasting dishes and that on, like an oval ones, and they had these ones in there in my charity shop, which is just so lovely. They're oval, and 50p I paid for this one, and I've got another one for 50p as well. So I've got 2 of those. They're going to go in the centre of my table, either side of my table centrepiece, and I put my roast potatoes on that without worrying I'm damaging my table. And this one, these are just so lovely. I mean, this is like an instant country look. If you've got like a little sideboard or a side table, whack this on with a nice little candle and a little 50p jug or something. It just looks country. Bertie, you're so disruptive today. Come here, sit down. You want to come? You want to speak? You want to say hello? He's playing with his little welly, his Jules welly. Oh, my little Bertie boy. His little beard. Get a long beard. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Get a long beard. You say hello to everyone. Say hello, hello, the YouTube world. Hello, our little YouTube family. You can be more quiet. I know, I lost the kisses as well. I do. Oh, little monkey. Sorry, I'll get a bit carried away with the dog. Carried away with my fur baby. So these are 50p. They cost me £1 to get the 2 of them, which I thought was really, really good. And, oh yeah, I got these. These may not be very interesting to people, but I've been looking online everywhere because Santa's coming soon, and my kids have asked, they're obsessed with Power Rangers, and I mean obsessed with Power Rangers. I just thought that was in my generation. I used to love it, like go Power Rangers. Like, I was always the Yellow Ranger, always. Like, I used to argue with my cousin if he wouldn't let me be the Yellow Ranger. He was like, no, I'm being the Yellow Ranger because it looks gold. I'm like, no, it's me, I'm the Yellow Ranger. Used to really have fights over it. So they're after him. Well, there's a little set of Power Rangers from Smith's Toys, I typed in Amazon, and some eBayers are selling them for like £60 because they've sold out in Smith's. Any toy shop you can think of, the little figures that go with all the sets have sold out. Now, my son for his birthday got all the Power Ranger stuff that I could physically get. They don't have the biggest ranges in the shops. So I've been looking for little Power Rangers. I never really pick up toys in the charity shop, never really go and check. I just never do. I just always look at homeware and clothes and stuff like that. It's more my obsession. So I've walked into the little charity shop where, like, at the corner where my corner plot is, and there was a bucket and it was full of bright colours. I thought, what is that? And when I looked up close, it must have had about 100 little Power Ranger figures in there. I picked up the pot and I was like, how much are these? Thinking they might say, you know, £20 for the whole pot. And I'm like, I will take them, because they've been after them for so long. But he was like, they're £2 each. And I thought, I can't be spending like 60 quid on Power Rangers before Christmas. It's not happening. So, but these are sold out everywhere. So I've got them. They're like mint condition, like the little Power Ranger figures, £2 each. So I spent a tenner and I've got them a set each. So I just know that I'm going to put these somewhere, and the cheeky elves are probably going to give these to the kids, leave them out. Because Millie will want to be the pink one. They just love playing Power Rangers, and because they've got all like the play sets, they'll actually have little Rangers. They play with the big Rangers with it. It looks a bit odd, like, yeah, I'm driving in the car's this big and the Power Ranger's this big. But now they've got these little ones that we couldn't get our hands on. So for a tenner, which is a bit dear for toys, I think £2 each. I was, you know, I thought there was about like 50p or 10p or something. But I didn't mind. They wanted the Power Rangers, and I got the full set for them. And it's better than paying £60 on eBay. So I got them in the charity shop as well, which I was super, super chuffed with. So I'm going to have a little sip of my tea, but it's not going to burn my mouth. Honestly, I couldn't believe the amount of lovely little country pieces that I managed to pick up. You definitely can kit your home out and it look like, when you look on Instagram and you see the Instagram houses and they've got the beautiful style stuff, it's just like they've painted their kitchens. They're normal kitchens that are no different to anyone else. They paint them, and they go to charity shops and you can hunt things like this and beautiful little things that you add. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So yeah, I like secondhand. So onto the Black Friday stuff. I went on to Emma Bridgewater. They had 25% off. Now there was a couple of things already in my basket. One being was this. So this is the 2020 calendar. They also do this in the winter stars, which is basically the green and the blue stars, what you can see behind. They do it in that pattern. I got the pink one because I normally have kind of like pinks and blues in my kitchen. And what I love about this is I'm always writing on the calendar, trying to find a space for it in the kitchen. It always looks really ugly because I never get a really nice one, and I have to try and tuck it away in the drawer, then I don't look at it and don't see it. I still need a big organising one to write down all the kids' activities and stuff where they go after school, and like things at school that they like do in their clubs. But I thought this is genius because this has got a little magnet on the back of it, and this will stick on the fridge, and it's also got a pencil. I dare say I'll probably lose the pencil by the time this time next year. The year's gone by, the pencil will be gone, someone will steal it. But pencil's there, and I just thought, how good is this? It's on the fridge. I'm always in the fridge. I'm always going to see. So for week to week, I will know exactly, and there's notes if I run out of milk or bread. And these were £5, which is a lot of money for a slim calendar, really, when you pay for like £1 in the card factory. But it's magnetic. It's going to go with all my stuff that's in my kitchen, like the decor. I'll like it. It won't look ugly. And then it also went in the Black Friday sale, so I got 25% off this. So I got a 50p, 25. So I ended up paying about £3.75 for this. So I think that's not really bad. And like I said, I just really like that. And if you want to have a little bit of Emma Bridgewater, but you don't necessarily want to spend all the money on pottery, that's a nice little way to have something. Or you can give this to someone as well. Nice little gift for somebody. Also, I had this. Now this jug, I wanted this jug to go with my kitchen. I've got a lot of stuff like this in the pattern in my kitchen. And I wanted the jug, but the jugs were like 60 something pounds for this size jug. It's a 3-pint jug, so it's big enough that I can put nice big flowers in it. In the spring, it's just gonna look lovely. But I thought, there's no way I'm paying that on a jug. I normally say that, then save up and just go for it and just do it. But I always save up throughout the year a little bit to have a little bit of money at Christmas. So that when the sales come, I can get some Christmas presents, and I can also have a little treat. And I've done quite well. I sold some of my summer clothes on Gumtree and on eBay, and I've had a little bit come back, and I thought, do you know what? The sales are here. Get the thing that you've wanted for a long time. So I always have a look on the seconds. It's all well worth having a look on Emma Bridgewater. If you go onto the outlet section, they have seconds and discontinued. Seconds means when they have a very, very small fault that they won't class as perfect. But because it's such a high quality brand, when I say they have a fault, this was in the seconds. Now, you tell me where that fault is. They normally put a sticker on where the fault is so that you can see it. I think that's probably the fault. There's a tiny, tiny little like hairline mark that hasn't been glazed because they dip it in the glaze, it's slightly been missed. There was probably a hair or something on it, it's stopped it from touching. And this then went into the seconds part for £33. No, £34, and then I got money off. I think I paid 33 for this. So that's a lot difference if you look on the second. So I had to get this, and I think this is just going to look so nice on my windowsill. Some nice spring flowers in it when the spring comes. And I actually did say, because it's got like the red and the green on it as well, I can also put some poinsettias in it for now as well for Christmas. So I also got that, I'm really happy about. I've also wanted this. This was already in my basket as well as the jug, but then I checked the seconds. This is like the full, oh, I didn't see that on the bottom. 100 years of votes for women. So this is the suffragette. So it's the 100 years of having votes for women. But I loved it because I love an Emma Bridgewater mug, but it's the most beautiful dark burgundy pink blush colour written on it, and it's got all like equal pay, opportunities. I love all that. I just love the look of it, and I thought that was really, really cute, and that'll go nice with my little Emma Bridgewater cup collection. And these are £19.99 or 95. She does weird prices on there, but then obviously I got about £2.50, about £2.40 off of this. So yes, I ended up paying about £17.50 for this one, which I absolutely love. And these are just really good. If you know someone that loves Emma Bridgewater, when you get something in the sale, £17 something, that could be someone's gift, and you wrap it up and they'll be super happy with it. So sometimes you haven't really got to spend a lot of money. I mean, that's still a lot of money for a mug, I understand that. But if you're, rather than spending loads and loads and loads of bits, perhaps just get them something that they really love, one thing that they really, really love. I'd be so happy with a little, I'd be happy with anything. I'd be happy with a Tesco's mug. I love Tesco's mugs. The pound shop mug. I just love mugs. So, no offence, Gary, I don't mean you. I know if he watches this, he'll be thinking, oh, you're referring to me, are you? No, Gary, not you. So also in the sale, I got this. Now, these ones are normally about £55 as well. These are the 4-cup pots, so you can get 4 cups of tea out of this. And it's the star one. I absolutely love this. I've already got the winter star teapot, so it's got a bit of the greens and stuff in it as well. But I love this. This will go in the kitchen. And I've got a feeling Gary might be using this one quite a lot. So I also got 25% off this. I'm really bad at maths. I'm trying to work it out. So £6, if it's £60, so £5.60, £5.60. Got about £12.50 or something off this, about £13 off of this. So that took that down to maybe about 47 I paid for it, which is still a lot of money, I understand this, but this has come from clothes that I won't be wearing. I got them in the summer, and I absolutely love that. I'm just thinking, is there anything else that I got? No, there isn't. Not that I need to buy anything else, but yeah, I wanted to show you, and I hope you really enjoyed my little charity shop haul. I'm loving all the Christmas bits and the country little decor bits. I think my favourite is probably this little heart and them little mats. But then again, saying that, the calf kits and tea towels, I'm absolutely obsessed with. The Christmas jumpers. Oh, I got this, but I took it out of the wash, so I'm hanging it up. I literally come home with this. So in the charity shop, the St Helens Hospice, where everything is £1, I see this. When I was paying at the till, behind they have stuff that's ready to go out, and they have a rail where it's as priced. So everything's £1. Sometimes they get really good bits, and it will just be items are as priced. So this was out in the background, and I see the little tartan material, and I thought, what is that? What is that? So I said to the lady, I said, I know that's not out yet. I said, but is that for sale? She was like, yes, but it's £2.50. I was like, it's fine. That's all right for a scarf. I thought I can cut it up or make a cushion cover out of it. When she's brought it over, it's only a proper wool tartan blanket. It does say dry clean only. I thought, I've paid £2.50 for it, I'm going to chance my luck. It's just come out the washing machine. I stuck it on a 60 because I thought, if I'm going to put it over my sofas, I want to make sure that there's no germs or bacteria or anything on it. And I tell you what, it's come out absolutely perfect. There is no marks, it hasn't shrunk, and it's actually come out a brighter red because it looked a little bit darker than this. And I paid £2.50 for this. It smells beautiful. I really, really love Blue Lenore at the minute. So Highland Home Industries, all wool, made in Scotland, dry clean only. It's got all like the little thistles and stuff on it. But I thought, how cute is this? Sort of thrown over the sofa in the living room. It's going to look all Christmassy and look really beautiful. So yeah, I've got that as well, but I've got to hang that back out. I'll hang it over the chair to dry out. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. You'll be seeing me on Friday, if you stick around, if you want to watch, of course, for my try on Friday. And yeah, so whatever videos end up getting uploaded as well. Because like I explained in my wreath making video, I'm going to be putting some more videos up. So not necessarily a vlogmas, but just more videos. Because it's Christmas and I'm doing lots of bits and I just thought I'd share it. And if you would like to watch it, then that's lovely. And if you don't, you can just be like, what is she doing? Bombarding the YouTube channel, like my nan says. Are you on the YouTube channel? So take care, have a lovely rest of your week. Bye!